The first Smash Summit of 2022 had some pretty intriguing storylines heading into it, such as, could Zain firmly solidify his place as the best player on the planet with his third consecutive major win? Could Jmook prove that his legendary Genesis 8 run wasn't a fluke? And which lloD player would get that breakthrough bracket run to put themselves on the map? These storylines came to an exciting head this past weekend, and today we're going to take a closer look at a few of the most noteworthy performances at Smash Summit 13. Salt is easily one of the hottest rising Captain Falcon mains in the world right now. The Houston, Texas native has seen a rapid surge in offline and online results throughout 2022. This includes garnering online wins against top-tier talent such as Ben, Bobby Big Balls, SFAT, Magi, and Summit 12 champion IBDW. They've also managed to place well at offline tournaments that hosted over 100 entrants, placing 17th at Genesis 8 and 9th at lloD City 2022, while also picking up wins over the Swooper, Nut, Azel, and Slug. Barring a bit of an underperformance at the Function 2 where they placed a meager 33rd, Salt was heading into Smash Summit 13 looking like a potential dark horse. Perhaps the Lone Star State's Falcon Supreme would find a way to soar to new and unprecedented heights that would make themselves a household name, just like the other Vodans have done before them. Well, not exactly. Salt initially struggled pretty greatly in the group and gauntlet stages of the tournament, going winless in both brackets. However, they did manage to take Leffen, a player who has faced and conquered the best Falcon players that Melee has to offer on multiple occasions, to an unexpected Game 5. They would ultimately lose the set, but not before giving the #1 player on the European MPGR contenders list a run for his money.
Down third.
Oh, you gotta go for it.
Oh,
Should have gone for it. Should have gone for it.
Took the ledge.
Oh!
Give it to him one more time, Phil. Let's see the Sparta kick right there.
Salt would fare far better in the playoff stages on Saturday, though, securing their first 2 wins of the tournament over fellow Falcon prospect and push-up enthusiast Mech 3-0, which marks the first time Salt has ever beaten him offline after previously losing their only encounter at Melee returns at TGL Austin 8 last year, and top Indiana Fox player Blue 3-2, securing his spot in the final bracket on Sunday. In the final bracket the next day and being seeded into losers, Salt had to face arguably the hardest test of their entire career when they had to face Genesis 8 champion Zain, a notable Falcon Slayer in his own right, having not lost an offline set to Falcon since Smash Summit 8 where he was defeated by Wizrobe. On paper, the set should have played out as a complete blowout for Zain, which is why it came as a shock when Salt pushed the best Marth player in the world to Game 5.
Oh my god, that was such a good stomp!
But doesn't capitalize fully. Oh, never mind.
Oh!
What
Oh,
a
Salt is
stomp.
crazy! He was gonna die off that up B as well.
Oh.
Despite the valiant effort by Salt, it was Zain who would emerge the victor, closing out the set 3-2 and eliminating Salt from the tournament at 13th place.
Still hasn't landed.
do it, right?
Falcon
Oh,
cannot
Gets a little
land.
hit. Oh, that's it. Wow.
Well
Okay.
played.
Oh, the handshake. No fist bump, handshake.
The greatest Marth main on the West Coast, KoDoRiN, has had SoCal in an iron grip for the first half of 2022. As of this writing, he has not lost a single offline tournament in his home region. He's also played extremely well at both major tournaments he's attended this year, placing 5th at Pound 2022 and 9th at Genesis 8, while also scoring victories over the likes of Zuppy, lloD, Polish, Moki, and IBDW. KoDoRiN's Smash Summit 13 experience didn't necessarily start off on the right foot, as he only won one of his 3 sets in the group stage, with that lone victory being over Salt. The Gauntlet stage wouldn't go as well for KoDoRiN either. He ended up going 1-1 in sets, beating Blue 3-1, but also dropped a set to the rapidly ascending Sheik player Jmook 3-1. In the playoff bracket on Sunday, KoDoRiN played a total of 3 sets, going 1-2 overall, losing to both Plup and lloD 3-1, while taking a set over the second best player in the United Kingdom, Frenzy 3-1. On Sunday, KoDoRiN would find himself seeded into losers in the final bracket, where in his first set of the day, he encountered a bracket demon of his, fellow SoCal statesman Mango. KoDoRiN would exorcise this bracket demon though by defeating Mango after one of the closest Game 5s of the tournament, and eliminating Mango at 9th place.
Oh, this might be it.
oh,
my god, you got the
the-
wrong.
Oh, he gets the
Oh, he waits,
longest
he waits.
grab of all time.
Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, that's it. Oh,
Dude.
no
You
jump,
just
no
jump.
jump.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
no way.
Oh,
He let him back in.
The
Oh,
fair.
he let him back. Oh.
Oh, the DI
Excuse
on
me?
that. I think he
That's
just
it,
grabbed
that's
the
it,
edge.
That's it. Wow.
Wow, and KoDoRiN beats Mango.
This win would also mark the first time KoDoRiN ever beat Mango either in person or online. Fun side note, the pair have only ever played each other at Summit tournaments, previously playing their only 2 offline sets at Smash Summit 11 and 12. When Offline Melee returned in 2021, the title of the best Peach main in the world was bestowed to Philadelphian Peach powerhouse Polish. Wow, that was a mouthful. However, after Smash Summit 13, lloD may very well have usurped that title for himself. The MDVA-based Mushroom Kingdom royalty has been on an absolute conquest in 2022. Before this past weekend, lloD had only entered the 2 offline tournaments in Genesis 8 and Pound 2022, where he managed to place top 8 at both of them, while garnering wins over stalwart players like Slug, Axe, Aklo, Polish, KoDoRiN, and MPGR Contenders List #1 player Mango, becoming the first Peach player since Armada at EVO 2018 to defeat Mango in an offline set. lloD began his Summit 13 run by causing one of the biggest upsets of the year in group stage by defeating Zain 3-1, handing the Red Marth his first in-person set loss to Peach in nearly 3 years, with the last time being against Triff at Smash Summit 8.
Peach Nation in shambles.
Dude,
with a stitch on this last stock, too. Oh,
it doesn't
my.
even feel like choking.
What does he have left? Yeah, I don't think he's
playing
got
it so
float.
good.
There's
He's got the lead now. Uh-oh.
Roll! Calls it out. Wow.
lloD's victory, however, would be short-lived as he had to immediately play Zain again in a best-of-3 tiebreaker where he would lose in the run back. In the rest of the group stage, lloD would go 1-2, beating Dark Gen X 3-0, while also dropping 2 sets to none, losing their first initial group set before having to play again in another tiebreaker. In the Gauntlet stage, lloD would go 1-1 as well, taking a set over Mech 3-0 and taking a loss to Jigglypuff rival Hungrybox 3-2, setting up his place in the Sunday playoffs. There, lloD went 2-1, taking a set loss to Plup 3-0, but also scoring 3-1 wins over KoDoRiN and Frenzy. Advancing to the final bracket, being placed into losers, lloD's first set would come against Leffen, who was sent to losers after an upset loss to Jmook. In one of the most unprecedented upsets of the tournament, lloD utterly erased his Swedish adversary, eliminating Leffen from the tournament with a devastating 3-0.
Crucial, but gets the shine. Oh, this is scary.
I'm not
Oh
confident
my
with
god,
Leffen.
chill! lloD 3-0's Leffen?
The last time that happened, by the way, that being Leffen getting 3-0'd by a Peach player, was against Armada at Beauty 9, in Sweden, in 2014, almost 8 years ago now, and it was on PAL. Next, lloD would contend with none, making it their 3rd meeting of the tournament. However, the 3rd time was the charm, as lloD ended up avenging his group stage loss by knocking the Canadian Falcon main out of the bracket 3-1. After that, in losers quarters, lloD crossed controllers with Plup in a rematch from their playoff set. And unfortunately for our TR-wearing hero, history would repeat itself here, as lloD was quickly dispatched 3-1, ending his Smash Summit 13 journey at an extraordinary 5th place. Out of all of the players going into Smash Summit 13, Jmook may very well have had the most hype and momentum going into this tournament. The prodigal New York Sheik main made huge waves with his monumental run at Genesis 8, becoming the first unranked player to make grand finals at a major tournament, while also netting wins over the game's best players like Plup, lloD, Nun, and IBDW. His only 2 losses the whole tournament were to Zain. In the group stages of Summit 13, Jmook started off by nearly taking down Mango, losing a hotly contested 5-game set.
He's still in.
Oh, he's still in?
Yeah.
Why did he do
Oh my
it?
god, that's actually crazy.
Yeah.
He's still living.
Back air again. No,
Oh,
okay.
no.
He just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, the pop-up?
That's a well-earned pop-off. That's a well-earned pop-off.
He would finish the group stage by defeating both Mech and Sora 3-2. After advancing to the Gauntlet stage, Jmook would notch another incredible win for himself by taking out SoCal King KoDoRiN, defeating him 3-1 and cementing his spot in winner's side of the final bracket on Sunday. On the final day of the tournament, Jmook played Leffen, and after a hard-fought Game 5 set, he managed to add another top 10 win to his name, sending Leffen to the losers bracket. Next, Jmook would play IBDW in a rematch from their Genesis 8 set, where Jmook won with a masterful 3-0. Their Summit 13 set would play out much differently, however, with IBDW starching Jmook 3-1. In losers, Jmook first had to play Zain. The pair had faced off a month earlier at Genesis 8, where Zain beat him twice in both Winners Finals and Grand Finals. In their Smash Summit 13 set, though, Jmook would pull off arguably one of the biggest upsets in modern Melee history when he defeated Zain 3-1, eliminating Zain at a bonkers 5th place, while also earning his 4th top 10 win in almost a month. Jmook's next opponent would be another Genesis 8 rematch in Plup. And unlike their previous set, which went 5 whole games, Plup would defeat Jmook 3-1, ending Jmook's Summit run at 4th place. Smash Summit 13 did not disappoint in delivering some of the greatest offline performances of the year so far. IBDW won his second summit in a row, Jmook emphatically proved his run at Genesis wasn't a fluke by beating both Leffen and Zain, and lloD showcased why he has the strongest claim right now to being called the best Peach in the world. It's pretty hard to say what the upper echelon of Melee looks like right now following the conclusion of Summit 13, but one thing is for certain, that a new wave of top-level players is on the rise, and that future top 8s are going to become even more unpredictable.